Hi buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. This is the how to set up, play and review for the game Exit the Game, the Pharaoh's Tomb. It's a 4 out of 5 difficulty by Incus Marcus Brandt by Cosmos. And this is filmed the day after the Games Expo 2021. Voice is very sore from all the demonstrating, but I had this already on the table when I came back. I felt absolutely shattered, I feel like hungover, even though that shouldn't be the case. And so, but I have played this today. I want to get it played, and I want to just tell you about it. It is spoiler free, but I also want to let you know that there's a kind of tripod line here, but apologies, that's just kind of a lighting quirk going on in a minute. So you have your triptych disc, you have your book, as we talked about in the unboxing. We've got this, which we flicked through as well, and various things in here which we saw before. Remember, we're not going to go through that. We're not going to go through this. I'm just going to tell you what I think of it and my favourite puzzle and stuff, which, again, we're just flicking through this, so this won't make any sense at all, but it's just so you can be aware of what I think of that puzzle and all the rest. So, overall, I give the game 7 out of 10. I think I found it very good. It was pretty hard. It wasn't the hardest one, but it was fairly hard. Managed to get out in about 1 hour, 14 minutes with no clue cards. But there were a couple of times whereby, in a way, you could say arguably that I had to use a clue card, because basically you do not have to spend a clue card if you don't need to actually benefit from it at all. So let me talk to you about actually how you set and play it. So you're going to have these cards in here, and it's going to tell you to go to a location, and we did this one before, whereby, oh look, so you'll see that letter, or whatever it might be, and it's a letter there, and you're going to open this up, and you're going to find M in the deck, flip it over, and it's going to tell you something. At that point, you're then going to, maybe it's going to make you draw more of those cards, and maybe you're going to have to solve a puzzle, such as this one. And this is, for example, when this one comes up, there might be something in there that says, oh, find a particular kind of symbol. As an example, random card here, you're going to see a symbol like this, and you use that to tell you exactly what you need to be doing. Now, what I will say is, first time, that was card 4. Card 4 I seem to have left over at the end of the game. I have no idea why. Also, there are 10 different shapes, as you can see here, and for some reason, the hexagon one I managed to do prematurely. Only by 1 card, but having seen all the other, like that 2x5 grid, I seem to be able to do it for some reason. So I don't know why that was. Moving on, I'm going to tell you about, so yeah, the hardest puzzle seemed to be this one, and it seems to be because of actually how it was written. Now, it looks really easy. I mean, again, you can never work these puzzles out without these cards. So whatever you see here, it's you can go off with it as you like. As an example, it does say like a straight line. So obviously you think straight lines everywhere, or, you know, lines, whatever it might be. But it's not as simple as that. And just being very careful. As you can see, the box is all intact. And if you have, you know, I for some reason thought that this particular one, of all the exits, is the one I was really excited about, because I thought, you absolutely destroy the box. You just, you know, you take all this, and you do something with it. Well, as you can see, it's completely intact. Now, you can cut up things and stuff like that. The reason I have chosen to, I tend to not go for the destructive route, is because I have destroyed stuff which I shouldn't have destroyed. It's like doing a Sudoku using a pen rather than pencil. That's why I be a bit more cautious, just to make sure I have done it correctly. Now let's talk to you about my favourite puzzle. It will make no sense whatsoever, because again, you don't need any information about it until you get these cards to unearth what you're talking about. And it's this one. Again, you will have no idea what on earth you're going to be doing with this. It still took me a good while to do, but I absolutely loved it. So that was my favourite one. And that's about it. Again, if you want to put in the comments, if you think that was a spoiler or otherwise, again, I'm pretty sure that I would say you have no idea what you're looking at. Even this page, what on earth does that mean? So if you want to, you know, say something like that, if you think that's a spoiler, I will, of course, put that in the comments to make sure that if anybody wants to look into that, then I'll put that in the comments and descriptions. That I'll say, you know, just mute that bit or something like that. But I've gone through that, and I think there's no problem whatsoever. So I'm just going to quickly grab all those other exits, and I'm going to take the last one. Well, it's just Catacombs to go. It's going to be the hardest one. It's going to melt my mind, perhaps. But if you want to check out that, by all means, if you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you, again, haven't checked out the comments and descriptions, please do so. Tell me what you think. How do you find this one? Again, I did win the Kenny Spiel. It was season 1. There's something in this as well that, from an art perspective, I thought, oh, it's going to be something there. It never came up. So there's about 3 or 4 things in here which just didn't seem to make sense. the UK Games Expo, I did actually meet their sort of sales marketing manager, and she actually does the translation into English as well, which is very interesting. So that has been Exit the Game, and that's been the Pharaoh's Tomb. Hope you found that of interest. Thanks very much. Exit the Game. Bye for now.